Okay, here is a excellent and fine example of a Janke Army tunic. This is the only police or army tunic I've ever done. This was done quite a while ago, quite a few years ago. It's a late tunic, so it does have the M36 designation stamped in along with the size numbers, which is something they started doing right towards the end because of so many fakes showing up on the collector's market as originals, which they still do and still are to this day. It's ridiculous the amount of Janke stuff I see being sold on the auction sites and live auctions over in Europe. They're obviously repro. I mean, they look brand new like this one here, and yet they're supposed to be 80, 90 plus years old. I don't think so. It's pathetic. Anyhow, I did this one based on the 65th Police battalion or regiment, I think. Can't recall exactly which, but they were there was a small contingency of these guys that were stuck in the Keep Colm during the Battle of Colm. They were inside, and they were in charge of not only fighting as infantrymen, but they were in charge of the pigeons, sending messages back and forth to the command outside of the battle. It's pretty accurate as far as I know. The guy, Bill Bureau, I had help me with it. He thought it was a pretty cool idea because he had never had anybody do one. Everybody's just interested in just plain infantry or SS infantry. I wanted something a little different, and I thought this was pretty unique. So the interesting thing about this is it's an NCO. The collar tabs, the Army collar tabs, are original, wartime period. They were pretty cheap since they were police at the time. I don't know what they would cost now. I used a Janke supplied shoulder boards, and the same people who did the insignia also did the slip-ons for this, which they stopped doing sometime during the war. They probably got too expensive to do. It does have a really nice police eagle that came from the same group, and of course I put a Colm shield on there, so this would have probably been put on late 42, something like that, or at least when they started issuing the shield. Has of course your Iron Cross second class ribbon out of 100% grosgrain, none of that cheap nylon stuff. And it does have a Bill Bureau Janke breast eagle. I went with the felt Field Police cuff title instead of the Bevo, which I always liked these. I thought they looked pretty cool, and they're pretty unique because of the material used. Not a lot of units had an actual fiber cloth type cuff title if they were awarded or issued a cuff title. Also, I have on the sleeve over here original insignia that was made during the war. This is for Pigeon Master, and this guy would have helped take care of the pigeons that flew messages in and out, and just thought somebody might get a kick out of seeing this, as it's kind of unique and something different. And unfortunately, I'm sure that someday when I'm long gone, someone will go in there, cut that panel out that has the size numbers on it, flip the material over, stamp some skinny numbers on it, restitch it, and call it original. I wouldn't be surprised.